Well, we just heard the siren. That means the beginning of the Lincoln University Parade. And I'm Mike Downey with KJLU, and I'm here with Misty Young, the Director of University Relations from Lincoln University.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
We're getting ready for an exciting parade here.
We sure are. We have about a little over 70 entries, I believe, in the parade today. And so we are just waiting, and we see the police coming, so that either means that there's a very slow emergency or there's a parade coming down the street.
Well, you know, the Lincoln University Parade is always the most exciting parade that we have in Jefferson City. There's always just so much life to it.
There definitely is. There's a lot of dancing and bands, and I'm just really excited to see all the bands. That's always my favorite part of the parade. So here is, of course, the motorcycle.
Yes.
Guys.
Jefferson City's finest.
Finest on motorcycles.
Yes.
Those are Jefferson City's chips, but I guess they wouldn't be chips.
They wouldn't be chips,
yeah.
No.
They'd be chips.
Impotence.
Yeah. And we, of course, have looks like the Highway Patrol is participating this year, along with the Lincoln University Police Department will be here as well. So kicking off the parade for us, it's always good to see Jefferson City's finest and also the state's finest
Absolutely.
helping us out.
Finest parade in Jefferson City. We should have
the finest of everything. And look at that, the sun is coming through, so that of course means that the Lincoln University Parade is well underway.
That's
We're shining a light on homecoming.
Now we don't get to take responsibility for the sun coming out. That was just something that happened.
No, Mike, we're going to take responsibility for it. Whatever we can take responsibility for, that's what we're going to do.
All right.
If it's good, if it's bad, it's going to be somebody else's fault.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So I'm starting to hear the band, so we'll see some bands pretty soon.
Yeah, we got a band coming up.
Of course we do.
Of course, we still have the Missouri State Highway Patrol, and that's going to be followed up here by the Lincoln University Police Department.
Yes. Lincoln University's Police Department, of course, they are all commissioned officers,
Yes,
fully commissioned law enforcement officers, and we're very glad to have them on campus when we need help. So
Absolutely.
Fine group of men and women.
Yes, yes. They are a legitimate, full-scale police department.
They are. And of course, the theme for this year's homecoming is family reunion. So if we yell out and start waving at people randomly, it's because we see family.
That's right.
It looks like in the Lincoln University Police Department car, we actually have our head basketball coach, head men's basketball coach. So.
All right.
And here we have the ROTC cadets with the flags.
That's right. Lincoln University's ROTC.
Definitely.
Been a major presence on campus for decades.
Yes, the Blue Tiger Battalion. And most of the students in the Blue Tiger Battalion will, of course, be commissioned as officers in the United States Army or whatever branch of service right after their graduation.
That's right. It's always a great ceremony when they commission those officers.
And it looks like here is our Grand Marshal for the parade, Mrs. Elizabeth Wilson. She, of course, was librarian at Lincoln University for close to 30 years, and she's serving as this year's Grand Marshal for the parade.
Also a Lincoln University alum.
Yes, she is a proud Lincoln University alum.
And there's our president and our provost.
Yes.
Connie Hambacher, Dr. Connie Hambacher.
And Mr. Jerome Alford.
Yes.
So, and Mr. Jerome Alford actually is our head librarian as well. So it looks like the Lincoln University Board of Curators are also joining us. We have in this car Curator Winston Rutledge and Curator Cynthia Blosser. Cynthia Blosser, of course, is the president of Lincoln University Board of Curators.
And Winston Rutledge, the newest member of the Board of Curators.
Yes. In the next car, we have Curator Dana Cutler and Curator Marvin Tier. Good-looking cars they got for them this year.
I'm telling you.
And we also have Curator Greg Gaffke.
And here's the Lincoln University Blue Tiger Band.
Yes, the Marching Musical Storm, the baddest band in the land, they call them, and baddest, of course, meaning good.
Yes, yes.
The Marching Musical Storm is an 80-piece approximately band, and they are right now in the process of trying to get votes to take part in the Honda All-Star Challenge for the marching bands across America.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Well, let's all get out there and vote. Hey, why don't we listen to the band for a little bit?
It's a good idea. The marching musical storm is under the direction of Miss Rhonda Harper, who is actually also a Lincoln University graduate. And the marching musical storm is followed by the Lincoln University cheerleaders.
Now, you know one of those cheerleaders,
I
don't
do
you?
happen to know one of those cheerleaders. One of the junior cheerleaders is my daughter.
She's the one in charge, right?
Of course she is, or she actually thinks so, I'm sure. So
And here's Lincoln University's cheer squad.
Lincoln University cheer squad under the direction of Liz Morrow.
Here's one of our floats in the parade. It's family reunion. It's the Army ROTC float.
Yes, so these are, of course, the cadets that weren't part of the color guard at the beginning. We have the Lincoln University ROTC float, and they're always really good at following the theme. And it looks like this year for homecoming, for the family reunion theme, they've set up a barbecue grill, and they're playing, looks like spades and dominoes.
Having a little family. Oh, having a little family reunion.
Of course they are.
And of course they follow orders well. So that's.
Oh, there's Stripes, the Lincoln University mascot, the blue
Yes.
tiger. It's kind of hard for him to get through. There's so many kids to hug.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, you got to do what you can when you're Stripes.
And the marching musical storm is followed by, I'm sorry, the ROTC is followed by the Lincoln University Alumni Association Executive Board. On the executive board, we of course have Mr. Alfred Harris, who is the Lincoln University National Alumni Association President. We have Miss Nan Gantworth, and we have Mr. Lavelle Lemons also.
Coming up next, we got the Greater Kansas City Alumni Chapter. Kansas City, one of the great chapter alums of Lincoln University.
Of course, we have, of course, Mr. Ollie Gates is in the Kansas City chapter.
Oh yeah.
That's a lovely car they're riding in.
And they're followed up by the Greater St. Louis Chapter.
Let's see, who's in the back of the Greater St. Louis chapter? Oh my goodness, is that Dora in the back? Well, it is. Dora. Dora's making an appearance in our homecoming parade. And Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty.
Hello, Kitty.
We also have the Lincoln University Alumni Association from Atlanta.
Yes.
And this is a drill team. Oak Chapel Missionary Baptist Church from Guthrie, Missouri, just over the river here from Jefferson City, is also in the band. I mean, also in the parade. I don't know why I'm so stuck on the band today.
Now we got the class of 1962. This is their golden anniversary.
It is their golden anniversary. That would be 50 years.
Yes, it would.
50 years.
62, that was a pretty good year.
That was a good year, I guess.
It was for me.
We have the Buffalo Soldiers Motorcycle Riding Club. This is a group out of St. Louis, Missouri. Lots of beautiful motorcycles. These aren't your average, just little motorcycles.
These aren't your scooters.
No. These are some good-looking motorcycles. You can almost ride a whole family on these bikes.
Oh yeah.
Man, check out that one, that silver one.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, those are.
That one's, I think, hauling a barbecue grill.
Oh, he's got on his Lincoln University hairpiece. We appreciate that. Looks like the Buffalo Soldiers Motorcycle Club is mixed in with one of our local motorcycle clubs as well.
It looks like we got some from St. Louis, Kansas City, Leavenworth, all sorts of Buffalo
so
Soldier motorcycles.
Put all the motorcycles together so that way they can push each other along.
That's it, yeah.
So the Lincoln University Homecoming Parade, of course, isn't something that we just throw together on a Saturday. This is the homecoming takes months and months of planning. So
it really does.
Yeah.
I mean, they really start planning the homecoming the day after this homecoming's
pretty
over.
Pretty much. So
we got another band here.
We
Looks
do.
Like
this is from Fatima, right down the road from Jefferson City, of course. And I just learned that the Fatima band director is actually an alumnus of Lincoln University.
Is that right?
Yes. Let's take a listen to the Fatima High School band. Fatima Comets. Chapter.
And of course throwing out, handing off candy to the kids. Kids love coming here and getting candy.
I love coming here and getting candy. I'm missing out.
Now here's the International Student Association from Lincoln University.
Yeah, Lincoln University is one of the most diverse institutions in the United States, and we have students represented from all over the world.
We've had many of those students that have worked up at the radio station.
Yes.
Look at all the different flags from the different countries. The International Student Association just adds a little bit more diversity to Lincoln University.
Sure it does.
Very happy to have them here at Lincoln.
Yeah. Looks like next we have the Jefferson City High School step team.
I didn't know Jefferson City High School had a step team.
Well, now you do. Another great activity for students to be involved in.
Absolutely.
Looks like they're taking it easy here at the beginning of the parade. Yeah. It's a long parade, so. Coming up, we have the Hope for Caribbean Kids group. They, of course, help serve kids in Haiti.
And they're working to try to help build a school in Haiti.
And they've done several mission trips over to Haiti to build schools and other activities to help the children of Haiti.
Very, very dedicated to folks in that part of the world.
Looks like next we have the men of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. They'll probably hate that I just called them a sorority. I apologize.
Yeah, I think they would hate that quite a bit. Well, you know, it's fun to be on this end of the parade, but you and I have both been on the other side.
We sure have. I, for many years, have walked this parade, and had I not been up here with you, I would have been walking in the parade again with the cheerleaders. So,
oh, yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
And one year, I remember KJLU also had a...
We had an entry there, and I believe you and I walked the parade together.
I believe we did. Somehow or another, I've got to figure out how to get in a parade where I can sit down.
Yeah, that's...
I guess this is how I do it.
I've driven in the parade for a few years, and that's much preferable than walking.
Looks like coming up next we have the Mid-Missouri Solid Waste Management District. These are actually students from Lincoln University who have started a club that will help us recycle on campus, and they're led by Dr. Dick Dalton as their advisor. And they're also collaborating with Manners, which is Minorities in Agriculture. And they are all working today actually at the football game, and they will be helping recycle here at the parade and also at the football game. They're going to be recycling some of the items that are here at the parade and football game.
That's excellent. That's keeping our campus green.
Yes, and keeping our world clean. So.
I like it. And of course, you can't have a parade without a fire truck.
You can't have a parade without a fire truck.
I had a parade last week with
hundreds of fire trucks. There you go.
This is, of course, the Jefferson City Fire Department celebrating their centennial here in the capital city.
Yes, and we appreciate having them here with us this year. It looks like there is
Captain Tim
Young.
Yeah.
Yes. And I can't see who's driving the truck, but it's good to see Captain Tim Young. Here's the River City Drum Corps. They are out of Louisville, Kentucky. Came all the way from Louisville, Kentucky. Drum corps, that of course means there will only be percussion instruments in there.
That's good.
Yep. Yep. Security patrol. It looks like we are well protected today.
Oh, yes. Now we got coming up the Joshua House Church.
Passing out a little candy and spreading the word while doing it.
Food for the body, food for the soul.
Exactly. I don't know. Well, I'm a parent. I don't know if we can count candy as food, but my daughter would love it. It's all 5 of the food groups, isn't it? Here we have the Prince Hall Grand Lodge out of Kansas City, Missouri, it looks like. And we also have the Grand Worthy Matron and the Past Master, and these are all out of Kansas City, Missouri. These are, of course, members of the Eastern Star. So. She is Minnie Wilson. She is the past worthy matron or past deputy out of Jefferson City, Missouri. These are, of course, still members of Eastern Star. And then we have the representative Stephanie Williams from Mexico, Missouri.
Yes, we do.
So. And also out of Jefferson City, Missouri, we have Catherine Wilson and James Mahaney. And the Commander-in-Chief, not President Obama, but the Commander-in-Chief from Eastern Star.
Yes. Who's here in place of President Obama? Who's a little busy this weekend?
Who's busy right now, yeah. Looks like we still have some additional Eastern Star members coming up.
They are well represented in the Lincoln University Parade this weekend. Great hat, you know?
That's a fantastic hat. They almost weren't going at parade speed. They're going at the regular street driving speed. This is going to make it the fastest parade ever if everybody's going to go by at this pace. More members of Eastern Star coming up here.
And here it sounds like we got another band coming up in a little bit.
It does sound like we have a band coming up, so. This looks like this is the Rising Sun Lodge, and this looks like this might be the last. No, there's still a few more Eastern Star coming through. Well, I see someone that I think we might recognize from KJLU. That is Be Loved. Do you remember Be Loved? Yeah. Spent a little time at KJLU in my day.
Oh, yes. And of course,
which was several days ago.
He's moved on to other pastures.
He has moved on to other pastures. And it looks like we have a little drum corps here.
There's not many of them, but they're making up for it.
Yeah, exactly. So you get, I think if you get 2 drums together, you've pretty much got an entire band.
Oh, yeah.
day as well. We appreciate them for coming down.
Absolutely. It looks like this is the trolley company.
It is the trolley. This is Lincoln University Foundation board members riding on the trolley that, of course, services Jefferson City now. That's a good-looking trolley. I haven't had a chance to ride on it yet, but it's a really nice-looking trolley. Foundation board members, of course, are led by former Senator Rita Hurd Days. And also
I saw Dr. Joe Simmons.
I did see Dr. Joe Simmons, Mr. Joe Outlaw, Mrs. Julie Johnson. So Foundation board represented. This is 5 Star LLC, business organization. And it looks like this is the Alpha Theta chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. This is the student chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated here on the Lincoln University campus.
And they're followed by the Jefferson City NAACP.
Yeah. Driving a pretty nice car themselves.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good-looking car. Looks like the Lincoln University Choir is coming up next. And, well, look, they've put Stripes in a choir robe.
Oh, they sure have.
Yeah, and Stripes is coming in for the family reunion as well.
Oh,
he's sitting down for a barbecue with everybody else. Looks like they're having some, well, ketchup and chips and mustard. I don't know that they have any meat, but they have lots of condiments
Well,
inside.
they got everything else.
Yeah.
Here's the Beaumont High School.
Yeah,
Army ROTC.
Beaumont High out of St. Louis, Missouri. Getting their start early.
That's right. Hopefully some of those folks will be coming here to Lincoln University and participating in our ROTC.
I feel safer already. This is Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. The ladies of blue and white.
I think we got a little bigger band coming up now than
Sounds like it.
we've had.
This is the Visual and Performing Arts High School, and they are out of St. Louis, Missouri.
And actually, this is their middle school.
Is it? Oh, you're right, this is Carr Lane Visual and Performing Arts Middle School Spirit Squad.
Yeah. Well, let's give it a listen to.
Energy. If I start off with that much energy, you're going to see me riding at the end of the parade.
By High Street.
Exactly. It's a super talented group of middle school students out of St. Louis, Missouri. Carr Lane Visual and Performing Arts Middle School. So these are the people who are going to be taking care of us, Mike.
Oh, good, because I'm going to need a lot to take care of.
Lincoln University has one of the best nursing programs in the nation.
That's
and these
right.
are some future graduates of the nursing program. So glad to see all of them out here representing us, and I feel a little bit safer now. They're passing something out. I wonder if they're passing out candy or if they're passing out something healthy. Maybe they're passing out veggies.
It could be. Perhaps they're passing out information about Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
They might be, because they do have on the side of their float there, of course, support breast cancer awareness. So could very well be that they're passing out. No, it appears that they're passing out Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls.
My least favorite candy in the world.
Yes, but you know, they're very healthy.
Sure they are. Oh, I think I also saw a lollipop in there.
Okay, lollipop, yeah.
Looks like we have a candidate for Attorney General Chris Koster coming up next.
Yeah, he's not just the candidate, he's actually the Attorney General.
Well, I'm not lying.
But he is running too, you know.
Sorry, I've been so caught up in the commercials, I've forgotten that he actually currently holds the office.
Well, fortunately, he remembered.
That's good, because he does, you see his name a lot in the news, so he's working really hard.
Yes.
This, of course, is the LU Aggies. This is the Lincoln University Agriculture Club. And it looks like we, of course, have a tractor, and then we've got some animals in there. Let's see, what do we have? A sheep and a goat?
Yeah, and a kid. Now we got the Chamois High School Band. Chamois, another small town in the vicinity of Jefferson City.
This is the Chamois Pirate Pride Band. ARB. Chamois, another community not too far from Jefferson City, so glad to see that they make the trip up to Jefferson City to participate in the homecoming parade.
Absolutely, always glad to have all the little towns around Jefferson City participating.
It's what it's about, family reunion. It's about bringing everybody together. So here's the Healthcare USA van with Doc Bear inside.
Oh yeah, and they are followed by the Cole County Democrats. Well, see, there's President Obama.
Well, there he is. He's looking a little more tan than usual. And, of course, Joe Biden is with him. Vice President Joe Biden is. No. Is that Joe Biden? Or
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. I believe that might be Bill Clinton. Joe Biden is probably still tired from the debate the other night.
Me too.
So they've sent former President Bill Clinton and President Obama.
And they got Secret Service.
Yes, they do have Secret Service. We also have some paraphernalia for some of the other folks running on the Democratic ticket.
And walking, we have Thomas Minahan.
Yes.
He's running for state representative.
Okay. Coming up, we have the class of 1967. They're celebrating their 45th anniversary of graduation from Lincoln University, so it's good to see members of the class of 1967 here.
Absolutely.
And here we have the McSwain Jr., who is chairman of the Missouri Board of Probation and Parole. And it sounds like we have Ruskin High School from Kansas City, Missouri coming up. Let's take a listen to Ruskin High School.
Let's do it. Is the Ruskin High School Band from Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri. My favorite part of the band is always the drums. I love the drums. Love to hear the drums.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is this Omega Sci-Fi coming up next?
It looks like it is Omega Sci-Fi. This is the Eta Sigma alumni chapter, or I'm sorry, this is the Eta Alpha graduate chapter of Omega Sci-Fi fraternity.
Here's the Jefferson City alumni chapter.
Looks like they are well represented by Sylvia Wilson, and looks like her mom is riding along with her, so it's good to see Mrs. James.
And coming up next, we got the Washington, D.C. alumni chapter.
They've come a long way. We appreciate them being here. There is their president, Mary Rogers.
Well, that is a really great chapter for Lincoln University.
Sure is. Oh, here we have in case you haven't heard, coming up there's a fire truck and there is no emergency. This, of course, is the fire truck from Hauser Millard, and it looks like Mr. Reed Millard is driving the fire truck. Mr. Millard is well involved with the Lincoln University Quarterback Club.
Yes, he is.
So, glad to see them.
I believe they call that the Apple Creek fire truck.
They might. We appreciate Mr. Millard and all he does for the quarterback club and for Lincoln University athletics all the way around. So it's a good-looking fire truck. It's in really good shape.
It really is. I think it's about 50 years old.
Wow. This is Hickman Mills Junior High School out of Kansas City, Missouri. Junior high school. So these are, what, 7th and 8th grade students, maybe 6th and 7th. Just missed him.
Well, it's just great to have so many bands from so many different schools here.
It is, and I appreciate seeing all the ages. There are some very talented, just super young kids that you wouldn't expect to be able to play so well, but man, they can play circles around me.
Oh, man. Well, hopefully they'll come to Lincoln University and
I hope they will be part of our marching musical storm or any of our performing arts programs.
There you go.
Here's another vehicle, well decorated in the family reunion style. Looks like they put on their family reunion dress. I'm not sure what that is on the side. Villa Marie.
Yep.
Of course, that's a local assisted living facility.
Yes.
We appreciate them taking part. Passing out a little candy as well.
Of course.
Because what's a parade without candy?
Yes.
Here's Trudy Summers from State Farm's insurance agency. And they brought the good neighbor bear with them today. Like a good neighbor, the bear is there. Oh, his name is Good Neighbor.
Oh, Good Neighbor. That's clever.
Great.
That's what that is.
So this looks like this is the Lincoln University women's basketball team, Blue Tiger basketball team, women's
Well, I had a really good season last year.
They did have a fantastic season last year. They made it all the way to the finals.
Yeah, they did. Looking forward to another good season this year.
Yes. And this looks like this will probably be the Lincoln University men's basketball team. We, of course, saw head coach John Redmond early on in the parade riding with the Lincoln University Police Department.
Now we got the East St. Louis High School Marching Flyer Band.
Let's take a listen. Sounds like we've got some excited people to hear the East St. Louis High School band. Maybe some of their hometown heroes.
Absolutely.
My second favorite part of the parade is seeing the crowd participation. So
oh, yeah.
This is one of the parades, this is the only parade actually that I've seen in Jefferson City where people get so excited about just being here, and they're yelling and screaming for everybody that they see pass by. So
well, that is absolutely right. It's not just for candy. They're excited to see.
They are excited to see people.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see candy. I really hope we're getting a shot of this lady because she is super excited. I'm fairly certain she must be from East Side.
I'm going to guess that she probably has an association with the East St. Louis High School Flyer Band.
Either that or she really likes their uniforms, one or the other.
I don't know, but she's going to lose her voice before too long, I believe.
I'm fairly certain she's lost it. It's starting to sound like she's losing it right at this moment. So,
right before our very ears.
Never know what you're going to get at the homecoming parade.
That is right.
So the East Side High, or this is East Side Junior High. No, this is East Side High.
Yeah.
Out of East St. Louis. I don't know if this is the Missouri side or Illinois side.
I'm pretty sure it's the Illinois side.
Okay, we'll go with that. Even the band is impressed with her spirit. We have the New York alumni chapter represented by Linda Helm and Dr. Jim Mahan. This is the New York, Connecticut chapter, I believe. New York Metro chapter of the Alumni Association. And this is the LU Wildlife Society floating in a boat. That's a family activity. That would be a good activity for a family reunion.
Boy, wouldn't that be a fun thing to do today?
Man, go fishing?
Yeah.
You know what? What are you doing after this?
I'm going fishing.
That sounds like a good idea. That's a nice looking boat. I wouldn't mind taking a ride in that.
Yeah,
what is that, a pontoon?
That's a pontoon boat.
That's the only boat I know. Boat, I know pontoon, and I know cruise ship.
Well, that's all you need to know.
I guess I know canoe too, and I can know that I don't want to be in a canoe.
Well, we actually did a lot of sailing in my youth.
Really?
Yes. My dad had a sailboat, and we'd go out and sail on Bender Lake, sometimes the Lake of the Ozarks.
I'm deathly afraid of water, so I don't want anything where I can see the water.
Well, I can appreciate that. We wore 3 or 4 life jackets apiece, you know.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea, yeah. Actually, I think I'm too close to the Missouri River right now. I'm ready to put on a life jacket. So
that is a fear of the water.
That's why I take showers. I don't even take baths. I'm not afraid. So this is the Cardinal Ritter College Prep team coming up. This is their dance troupe, of course.
Yeah, you don't hear much out of them because they're studying, preparing for college.
College prep, I get it. Looks like they're getting ready to start something here. They brought the wind with them.
Oh, they sure did.
Big old gust of wind just came through with Cardinal Ritter.
Boy, it's just been a beautiful morning here for the Lincoln University Homecoming Parade.
It really has. You know, we have some really great years, and it looks like this is going to be another great weather year. They're calling for rain, but that's not until tonight, so there'll be plenty of time to get the parade done, and there'll be plenty of time to have a football game, and there'll just be plenty of time to be outside enjoying the family reunion.
Absolutely. You know, there are some parades where, you know, I've been freezing to death, but that's not the case.
No, I think the weather's going to turn out pretty perfect. I'm wearing short sleeves, and it was a little brisk when we first got here, but I'm feeling pretty good right about now. So, and that's what's most important, is that I'm feeling
It is how you're
good right
feeling,
about
absolutely.
now. So I think so. So it looks like the Cardinal Ritter College Prep team is starting to move a little bit.
Oh, yeah. They're getting warmed up just
They
like the
are,
rest
so
of us.
exactly. They're like, oh, the sun's coming out, let's get it moving.
Yeah.
I'm amazed at how these young girls can move. My goodness, it's like they don't have bones in their body. Because I'm telling you what, I might be able to move like that, but there's going to be some stuff popping and cracking if I do, and I'm not certain I'm getting back up from anything.
Yeah, I think I could move like that once.
Right. Well, yeah, that's
Just
it.
once.
I go into one movement, and then I'm like stuck with my arm over my head or something. So
I don't know how I'd quite explain that to my doctor. You did what?
right. Doc, it hurts when I do this. Well, don't do that. Good to see.
Cardinal Ritter College Prep dance team is dancing
their way on down the road.
Yeah.
Good to see them. Looks like coming up next we have the Boys and Girls Club of the Capital City.
Yes, sir.
I guess it's the Capital
Yes,
City
ma'am.
Boys and Girls Club. Yeah, if you want to call me sir, that's fine. My hair is cut short, so I understand.
Stephanie Johnson's the great leader of that
She
club.
is
I'm
the
moving
great
on, you'll notice.
Of course, the Capital City Boys and Girls Club, a member of the United Way of Central Missouri.
One of the great United Way agencies here in Central Missouri.
Yes.
Stephanie does such a great job. Relatively new leader with the Boys and Girls Club
Yes.
here in Jefferson City.
But Capital City Boys and Girls Club looks like they're going to do some dances for us as well, so they must have their own little step
They
team.
have their own step
Well,
team.
let's check them out and see what they're, oh my goodness, they are super talented. I hope they get down this way a little bit further so this excited crowd down here can see them.
I was talking to Stephanie yesterday, and she was very excited about the step team.
Good. Stephanie's a good friend of Lincoln University, so we're always glad anytime Stephanie gives us a call. She's always asking us if they can help us out and vice versa. It's good to have community partners like that.
It really is.
That's what this community is all about. So
Well, the Boys and Girls Club provides such a great service to our community.
they really do for parents and children. For children because they have something to do after school, and for parents it's just, you know, it's a safe place that you can take your kids, that they're going to be fine until you can get to them.
Absolutely.
Well, look at those sassy little girls. Check out their walk. Oh my goodness, there's Stephanie passing by. We were just saying good things about her, and there she goes.
There she goes.
She's walking with more authority, not so much sass.
That's
more
right.
authority. So. And this is the Soldan High School, of course, out of St. Louis, Missouri. Band Tigers.
Looks like they're gonna get started to do a little performance.
I really love band uniforms. I love the plumes on top. They just look so smart when they have their, when I say smart, I mean good.
Yes, that's right.
When they have their plumes on top and they're all shined up. That was one of my favorite parts of my band uniform, was putting my plume on top. For some reason, that just, to me, meant I was fully dressed.
That's right. So. You're not in a uniform if you don't have a plume.
So, and you know, when I was in the band, it gave me a sense of pride to put on my uniform. And you know, they had you have standards when you put on your uniform. Your pants have to be a certain length, and you can't see your shoelaces, and everything has to be shined up and everything. So it teaches kids to have pride in what they have. So
it's a great activity for young people.
It is. Besides teaching them musical talents, of course, it teaches them to have pride. So.
Well, let's give them a listen to. Yeah, you know, I could use maybe a nice cool beverage.
Well, I think I see somebody who could help us out.
Why, it's the Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Jefferson City.
Sure it is.
And they're throwing out candy to the kids.
You'd think they'd be throwing out soda.
Yeah.
I guess cans are kind of painful.
That would be a mistake, yes.
Yeah. And then they get all fizzy.
Oh, yeah. Then you spray the person next to you.
Yeah, that doesn't go over.
Oh, sure, it's fun.
And funny. So this looks like this is the class of 1970.
Yes. From the Lincoln Lab School class of 1970.
Yes, Lincoln Lab School. So that, of course, was over in what we now know as Eliff Hall.
Yes.
This might be Leonard Steinman, who is a candidate for governor.
Yes, I believe you're correct, and I think he may have even been a member of the Lincoln Lab School of 1970.
Yes.
And they're followed up by the Washington High School, Kansas City, Kansas band.
Another long trip, probably had to get up pretty early this morning to get here.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't look like they're short on energy, though.
Sure doesn't. I guess they probably didn't march all the way down. They probably took the bus.
They probably could have napped on the bus, yes.
Wow, their baton twirler is really good. She just caught that. If I'm throwing a baton in the air, it's not going to end well. Some pretty fancy eyewear these girls have. Very cute.
Very.
Let's take a listen to the Washington High Band out of Kansas City, Kansas.
Let's do it.
Washington High School out of Kansas City, Kansas. Great job. Looks like we have the Zebra Club coming up.
Oh yeah, the Zebra Club's been a great club here in Central Missouri for a long time. Gloria Grosjean, let's see, who else do we have there?
Looks like Pat Pollock and, well, somebody's hidden behind a mask. I think that might be Mrs. Donica Beck, but I'm not certain. She doesn't want us to know who she is.
I'll bet you're right.
Is she Catwoman or is she Zebra Woman? I'm not certain. And it looks like we have the Lincoln University SGA Leadership Board, Campus Activity Leadership Board.
Some of our student leaders.
Yes.
And here's the LU Campus Activity Board.
The Campus Activity Board is well involved with the planning of the Lincoln University homecoming. So a group of students who really has a lot of Lincoln University pride, and they get together and come up with all the fun activities for the students to be involved with. So.
Boy, they sure do. You know, it's a lot of fun broadcasting this parade. And we just want to take time to thank everybody involved with JCTV who's helping to do this. You know, it takes a whole crew to get this set up and to shooting the cameras, getting the mics going. And so we want to thank everybody from JCTV for allowing this to happen.
Most definitely, because all we do is just show up and talk on microphones. But they were here last night and again early this morning.
And they'll be here after we're gone.
And they will be here after we're gone. So we appreciate them. This is Dorothy Fielder, Queen Dorothy Fielder, from the Paula J. Carter Center. That's one of the Minority Council for Aging's programs, and that's Queen Dorothy Fielder.
Well, they produce a lot of great information for seniors.
They do. And it looks like coming up next we have, and this will be the end of our parade, it looks like already. This is the Lincoln University 2012-2013 Royal Court.
Oh, a lot of beautiful girls.
Yes, these are all of our campus kings and queens right here on this float. So, good-looking group, very beautiful.
Oh, sure.
This year's theme for the coronation, of course, was a masquerade. That's why they're hiding from you. So, but some very beautiful.
We still know who they are,
exactly.
though.
So, and this, of course, is our campus queen, Queen Tierra Phillips, and our king, Stephen Robinson.
Yes.
And it looks like and it looks like they also have with them Little Mr. and Miss Juneteenth.
Oh, look at that.
The different categories of Little Mr. and Miss Juneteenth. Some very cute kids and beautiful young lady and beautiful young, handsome young man. So
yes,
and
a great way to close out the Lincoln University Homecoming Parade
is with a police car.
Yeah, with a police car. Well, yeah. I was thinking more of the Lincoln royalty.
Of course.
We want to thank everybody who's watching this, and once again thank everyone from JCTV who's helped to put this together, and all the participants in the band.
Yes.
Or in the parade.
See, I've got you saying band too now. So it's been a really fun time, and I'm glad that everybody came out to check it out, and I hope everybody is enjoying all of their homecoming activities.
Oh yes, be safe and have fun.
And we'll see you next year.
You betcha.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
I'm Sharita McLaughlin here with JCTV for Lincoln University's Homecoming. It's a family reunion parade. I'm here with Mr. Hines, also resident director of what hall, sir?
Tull Hall.
What are you doing here at Lincoln University's parade today? I see you have your Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated apron on.
Yes, I'm trying to do 3 or 4 different things at a time, representing the frat, and then I'm also a fundraiser for my church, Quinn Chapel AME. We're cooking pork steaks, chicken, ribs to sell to the general public. Fundraiser. I love the parade. Been here many times.
I apologize if you can't hear us right now. We have the Lincoln University band going on right now. How do you love the band, Mr. Hines?
I love the band. They come by my hall every night and wake me up. I love the band.
Well, I'm sure it's hard to sleep through right now. Sir, I'll let you get back to your cooking. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. We having a good time down here on Lafayette Street.
Representing Lincoln University alumni, Delta Sigma Theta. You.
That's what we talking about.
All right, sir. All right, I'm Sharita McLaughlin. The parade is just now wrapping up here at Lincoln University's Homecoming. It's a family reunion. Got another Lincoln University current student here with me. What's your name, ma'am?
My name's Adriana White.
And did you enjoy the parade today?
Of course I did. It was beautiful.
What was your favorite thing that happened today?
I like seeing all the high school bands that come out, and I like seeing their little color guards and stuff. It's really creative.
We had a lot that came down today. I saw that we had Ruston, we had Solden come down from St. Louis. Did you enjoy seeing the ones that came from out of town and show what they had to got?
Yeah, we had one come up from Kentucky. I thought that was really amazing. I was like, they fucking traveled far away for this. It was kind of nice.
Definitely. I mean, did you go to the step show yesterday, or are you going to the game today? Any festivities
I'm going
tonight?
to the game today. My brother-in-law was one of the judges at the step show yesterday, so I kind of enjoyed that. It was really nice.
For people who couldn't go, who won the step show?
From what I heard, it was the SG Rose and the Alphas. It was,
Good.
yeah.
A little golden love there last night.
Yeah.
So will you be on the hill today? I heard a lot of people talking about going to Greek Hill.
Actually, I will with my parents when they finally get down here, and we're gonna enjoy some of the Greek life up there.
Will you be going to the Future concert?
Actually, no. I won't have time to do that.
Understandable. There's a lot of things going on today.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your interview, and thank you for the time that you came out to show some support for your Blue Tigers.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too.
Sharita McLaughlin here with JCTV. Lincoln University's homecoming parade for family reunion is wrapping up. I have Tiffany Carter with me, a Lincoln University alum. How did you enjoy the parade?
I liked it. It was pretty good.
Anything of your favorite happen right now?
I always like seeing the Royal Court. I always like
Definitely.
seeing the Royal Court.
How about any SGA things that you enjoyed?
They were okay. They're okay, but the Royal Court really steals the show.
Always still to show?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have yet to ask this question today, and I think that I would like to ask you, what was one of your favorite memories of attending Lincoln University?
Probably being in SGA, being a really active student. There's nothing like being active on your campus as well as going to class, so you get the full college experience.
Definitely. Now, with Lincoln University being an HBCU, historically black college and university, what do you think makes our homecomings different from other, non-HBCU schools?
Well, I'm actually a grad student at Kansas State University, so I have a good comparison.
Awesome.
And Lincoln University is more of a family atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot different than schools that are not HBCUs. It's not quite as homey and as family. And so that's one thing that I really enjoy about coming back to Lincoln University.
So would you say calling it a family reunion is very fitting this year?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Do you have any plans for what's going on later on in the homecoming agenda?
Not exactly, just spending time with friends and line sisters and just kind of enjoying people that I miss.
Awesome. Well, I'm not going to keep you from doing that. Thank you for making time for the interview.
No
and
problem.
Everybody else, have fun. Enjoy homecoming. This is Sharita with JCTV. Thanks, Tiffany.
No problem.
All right.
No problem.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. Now, have you been interviewed before?
No.
Have you been asked questions before?
Yes.
Do you like to give answers?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm going to ask you guys questions, but I want you to answer me one at a time, okay? So when the mic comes to you, you know it's your turn, okay?
Okay.
My name's Sharita. What are your names?
Pauline.
Mike. Mike. What's your name?
Zora.
Zora.
Bria.
Bria. What's your name?
Katie.
Okay. I'm going to ask you, is somebody else coming?
That's Maya.
Maya. Maya, will you get on this side for me? Or you can get right in front of me. There you go. All right, we ready, Fuentes?
Yes.
All right. I'm Sharita McLaughlin, and I have some of the kids here that attended our Lincoln University homecoming parade for the family reunion. Now, I'm going to ask their names. What's your name?
Katie. Maya. Cabrin. Bria. Mike. Zora.
What were some of your favorite parts about the parade today? Did all of you get candy? Go ahead and answer me together.
Yes.
Okay, now what was your favorite part about the parade?
The dancing. The dancing. The candy.
The candy?
The dancing.
You like the dancing too? What did you like?
I like the old fire truck.
The fire truck? Did you like the sirens?
I like the fire truck.
You too?
The cheerleaders.
The cheerleaders? Do you want to be a cheerleader?
I want to be a cheerleader.
Awesome.
Me too.
Now, is this your first Lincoln University homecoming?
Yes.
Do you guys want to keep coming back?
Yes.
Now, you've been to a homecoming before. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I've been to the last year.
You've been to two?
I've been to 3, I think. I went to the 4th one last year.
Is it
I went to the 6th one last year.
Did you? Is it?
Even 6th. Yes.
Is it possible that you guys maybe want to come to Lincoln University one day as a student?
Yes.
Awesome. Now, it seems that our homecoming is having great effect on the future. I think I'm sitting among the class of, I'm not sure how to count that far ahead in the future right now for these different age groups, but I think we may have made some future Blue Tigers. Thanks for coming together for me, you guys. Now, you going to have some fun later today with us?
Yes.
All right. Can everybody give me a high five? Big one for Mike. Thank you. All right. I'm Sharita McLaughlin, and that was some future Blue Tigers who enjoyed homecoming today. You guys have fun. I'm Sharita McLaughlin here with Jefferson City's television station, JCTV of Lincoln University, still wrapping up the homecoming parade for family reunion. I have a couple of members of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Lincoln University's Eta Sigma chapter. Now, what's your name, sir?
Alan Logan.
Sir?
Brandon Kendrick.
Now, you came back from, where did you come from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Are those your hometowns?
Yes.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
I know you're LU alumni. Now, what makes you keep coming back every year for homecoming?
I love the atmosphere. Love Lincoln University. Just want to give back, come back, see everybody. Just remember old times, man. It's fun.
Toga party. Toga party. Now, actually, coming back, we just started something new this year. Young Alumni ALU. We're trying to bring transition more to young alumni into the Alumni Association. So what better way to do it but have that niche market crowd with the young alumni. So tonight, if you're not doing anything, make sure you're at Capitol Plaza for the Young Alumni Soiree. That's where we'll be at tonight.
And how are you making that happen tonight? How is that transition going?
It's actually a good transition. We partnered up with Lincoln University Foundation. We're actually donating a $1,000 scholarship to graduating seniors to help out with the transition process. So that's our start.
Now, a couple of questions I just got into asking people are, what are some of your favorite memories of being an undergraduate at Lincoln University?
Oh, football games, hanging out on the hill with the bros and just being out.
Toga party.
Definitely. Now, besides being in your organization, what are some other things you got involved with being an undergraduate at Lincoln University?
Well, I'm a former SGA president, 2005-2006, so Student Government Association. That's also something very dear to my heart here.
Awesome.
I'm actually former director of entertainment from the CAB. So a lot of these homecoming concerts, we actually put some of those together. I have my hand in a little bit of everything. Right now I serve as a member of the Kansas City Alumni Chapter. I work with events there as well. And that's pretty much it. I handled events, and I was captain on the football team.
Awesome. Now, I know
First
besides
team all conference.
I know besides the homecoming parade, there was a step show last night, there's the game coming up in the future, and there's also future for our concert tonight. What did you attend besides this parade?
Not much, really. I'm broke.
I've been a little bit everywhere, but for the most part, I've been doing preparations for the Young Alumni events. Parade, tonight's Young Alumni Party, got to plug that again.
Awesome.
Pretty much a little bit of everything, just vending, seeing a lot of old friends, seeing some family members, frat brothers, and just partaking on food right
Go
now.
Blue Tigers. Let's get
Go
a
Blue
win
Tigers.
today,
Let's
baby.
get a win.
Well, I'll let you guys get to that Blue Tiger win that I'm going to claim we get tonight. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your festivities. Thanks for making time for this interview.
right,
Once
no
again,
problem.
I'm Sharita McLaughlin. Those are my frat brothers, and this is JCTV.